Have you ever felt like something was holding you back from truly living your best life? Like there's an invisible barrier that keeps you from reaching your full potential? Like a seed of potential trapped within you, yearning to sprout but unsure how to break free. This seed holds the promise of something greater, something extraordinary, yet it remains dormant, waiting for the right conditions to flourish. You know, I've met countless people throughout my life who feel stuck, who believe they aren't worthy of their dreams, or who are just plain afraid to even try. They look around and see others achieving their goals, and wonder why they can't do the same. They tell themselves stories that limit their potential and keep them from experiencing the extraordinary lives they're meant to live. These stories are like tangled ropes, binding them to a reality far less than what they deserve. It's time to rewrite those stories, wouldn't you agree? Imagine erasing those old limiting narratives and replacing them with ones that empower and uplift you. We're diving deep into The Alchemist, a book brimming with timeless wisdom that speaks to the very core of who we are and what we're capable of achieving. This book isn't just a story, it's a guide to understanding our own potential and the journey we must undertake to realize it. We'll uncover the secrets to unlocking your own personal legend, the unique path destined for you and you alone. This path may be shrouded in mystery, but it's yours to discover and walk with confidence. This isn't about some quick fix, no. This is about embracing a journey of self-discovery, of shedding those limiting beliefs and stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. It's about transformation, like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, shedding its old skin to reveal its true beauty. So, are you ready to embark on this journey with me? Are you ready to take that first step towards your dreams, even if the path ahead seems uncertain? Are you ready to silence those doubts and listen to the whispers of your heart? Your heart knows the way, even when your mind is filled with fear and uncertainty. Let's unlock the extraordinary potential that lies within you. This light within you is powerful, waiting to burst forth and illuminate your path. It's time to discover the alchemist within. Look into the mirror and see the reflection of your true self, the one who is capable of achieving greatness. Together, we'll embark on this transformative journey and uncover the secrets to living your best life. Let's talk about dreams for a moment. Not the ones that visit us at night, but the ones that dance in our hearts and set our souls on fire. You know, the ones that whisper of uncharted territories, of talents waiting to be unleashed, and of a life filled with purpose and joy. Many believe these dreams are frivolous, nothing more than fleeting fantasies. They'll say, be realistic, or that's just not practical. But I'm here to tell you, those dreams, those desires that ignite your spirit, they hold a deeper meaning. They're guideposts, breadcrumbs leading you toward your true calling. Ignoring them is like silencing the whispers of your own soul. Now, following your dreams doesn't mean quitting your job tomorrow without a plan. It's about taking small, consistent steps, about making choices every single day that align with your aspirations. It's about believing in yourself and your vision, even when doubt creeps in. We live in a world that often drowns out the most important voice of all, the voice of our own intuition. We're taught to rely on logic, on reason, on what we can see and touch. But what about that gut feeling, that inner knowing that guides us toward our truth? Many dismiss it as mere coincidence, a trick of the mind. But I truly believe our intuition is a powerful compass, guiding us towards our highest good. Learning to trust your intuition is like strengthening a muscle. It takes practice, patience, and a willingness to listen. Start by paying attention to those subtle nudges, those whispers that arise within. Notice how your body feels in certain situations, the emotions that surface in response to different choices. The more you tune in, the louder and clearer your intuition becomes. You know, we've all been there, standing at the foot of what feels like a mountain, wondering how we'll ever make it to the other side. We tell ourselves stories about these obstacles. We say they're signs we should give up, proof that we're not good enough, or punishments for daring to dream big. But you know what I've learned? Those are just stories. They're not the truth. The truth is, obstacles are not stop signs. They are not rejections. They are simply the universe's way of saying, are you really serious about this dream? Because if you are, I'm going to need you to dig a little deeper, fight a little harder, and believe in yourself a little more. And that's the incredible thing about challenges. They test us, yes, but they also refine us. They push us to discover strengths we didn't know we had, resilience we didn't know we possessed. Every obstacle you overcome makes you stronger, wiser, and more capable than you were before. Change. It's a word that can strike fear in the hearts of even the bravest among us. We like things to be predictable, familiar. Change disrupts that, shakes things up, and sometimes that can feel unsettling. We tell ourselves that change is scary, that it's something to be avoided. We cling to the familiar, even when it no longer serves us, because it feels safe. But you know what I've learned about change? It's inevitable. It's the one constant in life. The truth is, resisting change is like trying to hold back the tide. It's exhausting, it's futile, and it keeps us stuck. But when we embrace change, when we see it not as a threat but as an opportunity, that's when life gets really exciting. Think about it. Every beautiful thing in life, from the changing seasons to the growth of a tiny seed into a mighty tree, involves change. It's the natural order of things. And when we learn to flow with it, to adapt and evolve, that's when we truly begin to thrive. Life, my friends, is the ultimate teacher. It presents us with a myriad of experiences, each one a lesson waiting to be learned. Every single day, we are presented with opportunities to learn and grow. These opportunities come in various forms, sometimes as challenges, sometimes as moments of joy, and sometimes as quiet reflections. But sometimes we miss those opportunities. We get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, and we overlook the lessons that are right in front of us. We see experiences through a narrow lens, focusing on the good or the bad instead of the lesson. We often categorize our experiences as either successes or failures, not realizing that each one has something valuable to teach us. We may label experiences as failures or mistakes, carrying the weight of those labels with us like heavy baggage. But you know what? These so-called failures are not the end of the road. They are stepping stones on our journey. There are no failures in life, only lessons. Each setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become better. Every experience, every interaction, every triumph, and every setback holds within it a valuable lesson if we're open to receiving it. The key is to approach life with an open mind and a willingness to learn. The truth is, life isn't about being perfect. It's about embracing our imperfections and learning from them. It's about understanding that every twist and turn in our journey has a purpose. It's about being present, about being open to the journey, and about learning and evolving along the way. The road may be winding, but each turn brings new insights and growth. When we approach life as a student, eager to learn from every experience, that's when we unlock the true richness of this human experience. We begin to see the beauty in every moment, the lesson in every challenge. Think about it. Some of the greatest lessons come from our so-called mistakes. These moments of error are not to be feared, but embraced as opportunities for growth. Those moments where we stumbled, where we faltered, where we may have even fallen flat on our faces. They teach us resilience, determination, and the strength to get back up and try again. Those experiences, while often painful in the moment, shape us, mold us, and help us to become the resilient, compassionate, and wise individuals we are meant to be. They are the building blocks of our character, the foundation of our wisdom. We've all heard it said, life is a journey, not a destination. But let me tell you something, honey. Sometimes that journey feels like a never-ending uphill climb. We hit roadblocks, detours, and sometimes it feels like we're just stuck in the mud. That's hardship for you. It's those moments when you want to throw your hands up and say, enough is enough. We think hardship is a sign of failure, a punishment even. We believe it's something to be avoided at all costs. But you see, that's where we go wrong. Hardship, my friends, is not the enemy. It's not here to break you. It's here to mold you, to shape you into the incredible individual you are destined to be. Those challenges, those moments that test your spirit, they are the fire in which your strength is forged. So the next time you're facing a mountain, don't you dare turn back. Remember, you have the strength within you to climb any mountain, to weather any storm. This, my friends, is the power of perseverance. We often think of learning as something we do in a classroom, something that ends after we graduate. But honey, let me tell you, that's just the beginning. Life, my friends, is the real university. We fall into the trap of believing we know enough, that we've reached our intellectual peak. But the truth is, the more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. And that's okay. The beauty of life is that there's always something new to discover, a new skill to master, a new perspective to embrace. Closing yourself off to learning is like shutting a window to a world of possibilities. Don't limit yourself. Embrace curiosity, ask questions, and be open to new ideas. Remember, the mind is like a parachute. It works best when it's open. We live in a world obsessed with the destination. We're constantly striving, pushing, and hustling towards that next milestone, that next achievement. But what happens when we finally reach it? Often, we're already focused on the next big thing, forgetting to appreciate the journey that brought us here. We fall into the trap of believing that happiness lies at the finish line, that once we achieve our goals, then and only then will we truly be content. But let me tell you something, honey, that's a recipe for a life of perpetual dissatisfaction. The truth is, happiness isn't a destination. It's a way of traveling. It's about finding joy in the everyday moments, the little victories, and the lessons learned along the way. Remember, life is happening right now, in this very moment. Don't get so caught up in chasing the future that you forget to embrace the present. Have you ever felt this yearning, this deep knowing that there's something more you're meant to do? A feeling that there's a greater purpose waiting for you, just beyond the horizon of your current life? Something that sets your soul on fire? A passion so intense that it feels like it could light up the darkest night? That, my friends, is the whisper of your purpose calling. It's a gentle nudge, a quiet voice that beckons you to explore deeper. Some might say finding your purpose is like searching for a needle in a haystack, but I believe it's already within you, waiting to be discovered. It's not about looking outside, but about turning inward and recognizing the light that has always been there. See, so many of us get caught up in the shoulds and the expectations of others that we lose sight of what truly ignites our spirit. We become entangled in a web of societal norms and pressures, forgetting to listen to our own hearts. We chase after external validation instead of listening to the wisdom within. We seek approval from others, hoping it will fill the void, but it never does. But the truth is, your purpose isn't something you find out there in the world. It's something you cultivate from within. It's like a seed that needs nurturing, patience, and love to grow. It's about connecting with your deepest passions, your unique talents, and the values that guide your life. It's about understanding what makes your heart sing and your spirit soar. It's about understanding what makes you come alive and then having the courage to pursue it wholeheartedly. It's about taking that leap of faith, even when the path isn't clear. And you know what's truly amazing? The moment you start aligning with your true purpose, the universe responds in kind. When you align yourself with your purpose, everything else falls into place. It's as if the universe conspires to help you, guiding you with synchronicities and opportunities. It's like the universe conspires to support you, and you step into a life filled with meaning, joy, and a sense of fulfillment that comes from living in alignment with your truest self. You begin to experience a profound sense of peace and contentment. So let's begin to uncover that purpose together, shall we? Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and transformation, hand in hand, heart to heart. In this world of instant gratification and fleeting connections, it's easy to feel lost in the crowd, disconnected from something bigger than ourselves. But the truth is, we are all interconnected, woven together by the threads of shared humanity. We yearn for genuine connection, for belonging, for the feeling of being seen and heard for who we truly are. But sometimes we build walls around our hearts, fearing vulnerability and the possibility of getting hurt. We settle for superficial interactions instead of diving deep into the wellspring of human connection. We forget that true connection requires authenticity, empathy, and the courage to be vulnerable. It's about letting go of judgment, both of ourselves and of others, and meeting each other with open hearts and minds. It's about recognizing the spark of divinity within each and every person we encounter, and treating them with the same kindness, respect, and compassion we wish to receive. When we open ourselves up to this level of connection, we unlock a world of possibilities. We discover the beauty of shared experiences, the power of collective wisdom, and the profound sense of belonging that comes from knowing we are not alone on this journey called life. As we close this chapter of our journey together, I want to leave you with a reminder of the timeless wisdom we've uncovered from The Alchemist. Remember, my friends, the journey to your dreams is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Embrace the challenges, learn from the setbacks, and never stop believing in the power of your own personal legend. The world needs your unique gifts, your passions, your light. So go out there and create the life of your dreams. Like and subscribe to this channel for more inspiration and guidance on your journey of self-discovery. And remember, The greatest adventure you'll ever embark on is the journey to your own heart. Until next time, keep following your dreams, keep shining your light, and keep believing in the power of your own personal legend.